Hello everybody, I'm Meso, and welcome to some exciting Bionicle 2016 news. You know, admittedly right now we're in a little bit of a lull in regards to Bionicle news. Journey to 1, the first two episodes, they came and they went in March, and we have Graphic Novel 2 and book number 3 to look forward to in the horizon, but at the moment, there's not really too much going on in the way of news for the actual theme. Thankfully, this is a really good time to kind of take a step back and reflect upon some of the content we've already got. Today, the topic of this video is the recent work done by our friends at BIONICLE-01, or in this case, the BS01 podcast, which has recently made its triumphant return with 2 interviews that are worth noting. Namely, their interview with Paolo Bryant, the voice of Pohatu in Bionicle The Journey to 1, as well as Nicholas Robitaille and Genevieve Savard of Volta, the animation team that brought you The Journey to 1, and I really hope that I pronounced those names correctly. If I did not, I sincerely apologize. I'm going to link both these interviews in the description below, and you should totally go check them out because they're very interesting listens. And like in this time period where we don't really have any specific news for the theme itself, it's really cool to be able to have these insights with the people that actually helped make this content that we all enjoy, and get some behind the scenes knowledge into the developmental process for that. So, I would heavily advise you to all go listen to them and share your thoughts over on the BS01 podcast website. I'm sure they'd really appreciate that. In addition, you may not have heard about this, even though it has gotten pretty good views, but just in case you didn't see, TTV also recently interviewed Ryder Windham, the author of the Bionicle G2 books and graphic novels, and that was also a pretty interesting listen, so I'll also throw that up in the description below, just in case you did not get a chance to see that. So hey, that's pretty much all I have to say to you today. Check these interviews out, full of interesting tidbits of knowledge, and stay tuned for TTV, as we're going to be keeping you up to date whenever we do have more news about the theme that we all love so much. You can stay tuned for Graphic Novel 2's imminent release this month. Thank you all very much for listening, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.